Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel English with Alka, and today we are going to learn new interesting English words in a fun and meaningful way. Yes, through a story. So the story is titled The Riddle of the Brahman, and which is written by the celebrated Indian author Manoj Das. This story is taken from his book, and the book is very thought provoking, I must say. So please do read that book. And the name of the book is Tales Told by Mystics. After listening to this story, we will understand the meaning of those difficult words through their context along with some example. So are you all ready? Let's get started.
Once upon a time, in a small Indian village, there lived a boy named Sharan. People thought he was slow and dull. Even his own father, Vrindavan, felt sad about it. One day, he took Sharan to the local Sanskrit school, the place where all the Brahmin boys learned to chant hymns and become priests. He folded his hands and spoke to the teacher imploringly. Panditji, my son may not be clever, but please let him sit at the back of your class. Maybe being near the goddess of learning will bless him somehow. And if you ever feel like sharing even a small crumb of knowledge with him, we'll consider it a gift. The teacher smiled. He liked Vrindavan. So he agreed to tolerate the blockhead's presence in the classroom. From then on, Charan came to school every single day. He was the first to arrive. He swept the floor, dusted the teacher's seat, and then quietly sat in the corner. He listened carefully, but nobody expected him to actually learn anything. Then one day, Charan got brave. He bowed to the teacher and said, Sir, you promised a crumb of knowledge. Can I have it now? The teacher chuckled. Of course, here it is. Aham Brahmasmi. It means I am Brahman. Say it aloud or silently, over and over again. Sharan lit up with joy. He went home, repeating the phrase with pride, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. He chanted like it was the most magical thing in the world. His father asked, do you even know what it means? The Sharan blinked. It has a meaning. Vrindavan laughed gently. Yes, my son, it means I am Brahman. Try to remember that. Sharan nodded seriously. I will. The next day, Sharan visited his uncle in a nearby village. As soon as he arrived, he began chanting Aham Brahmasmi, which means Father is Brahman. His uncle laughed and said, No, silly, it means I am Brahman. Sharan didn't argue, but as he walked back home, he muttered, Aham Brahmasmi, which means uncle is Brahman. Just then the village chief passed by and overheard him. No, no, Sharan, he said, it means I am Brahman, not your uncle. Sharan was puzzled. How can one phrase mean father is Brahman, uncle is Brahman, and even the chief of the village is Brahman? He felt giddy. He sat down on a stone under the sky and kept repeating the phrase, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. The sun went down, the stars came out, but Sharon didn't stop. He was trying to understand what this strange, powerful phrase really meant. And then at dawn, something magical happened. A light came into his heart. A deep understanding woke up inside him when he realized, I am Brahman. So is the father. So is uncle. So is the village chief. So is everyone and everything. All are Brahman. Sharan, the boy everyone thought was dull, had become wise, truly wise. He didn't just repeat the words, he understood them. He had found the truth through his own sincere effort. So, moral of the story is don't judge anyone by their look or how slow they seem. Sharan's heart was open. and his spirit was ready. And real learning doesn't always come through explanation. It can come through experience, feeling, and even mistakes. So sometimes not knowing is the path to truly knowing. Okay, let's discuss these words now. Implore, blockhead, a crumb of knowledge, muttered, and giddy. Here we go. So the first word implore, as you can see on the screen, is to beg someone earnestly or desperately to do something. She implored him to stay and listen. And the synonyms are plead, beg, and entreat. This word in this story was used by Sharan's father when he actually requested Panditji to take Sharan in his class. If you remember, the sentence was he folded his head and he folded his hands and spoke to the teacher imploringly. And the second is blockhead. Blockhead is a stupid person. And as you know, the Sharan was considered as very dull person. So that's why, as he was very slow and dull. So blockhead was the right fit to describe his personality. So here example is don't be such a blockhead, think before you act. And the synonyms are fool, idiot. And the third one is a crumb of knowledge. This is a phrase and it means a minimal amount of knowledge or understanding. He didn't even have a crumb of knowledge about science. And it is used to show someone knows almost nothing. Okay, this is the time in the story when actually this boy Sharan asked this Panditji about sharing a crumb of knowledge with him when he gave him this mantra, Aham Brahmasmi. Yes, that was the time this phrase was used. Here we go. Fourth word is muttered, and which is the past tense of mutter. And when we speak in a low, unclear voice, often when annoyed or not wanting others to hear, okay, then we mutter. And the same thing this boy Sharan did when his uncle just told him that meaning of Aham Brahmasmi is that I am Brahman. So that time he was just shocked because previously he took it as the meaning of this phrase is father is Brahman, and now his uncle also said the same thing. So he just understood it like uncle is Brahman. So yeah, that was the time this word muttered word was used. And here we are on the fifth word, giddy. Giddy is basically feeling dizzy or lightheaded or feeling excited and silly emotionally. So after spinning in circles, he felt giddy and she was giddy with excitement or her birthday. Synonyms are dizzy, lightheaded, excited, and overjoyed. Try to frame some sentences using these words or try to write a story. Yeah, a different story using these words. Okay. So I hope you liked it, and if you really like the story or you like my way of teaching these words, do press on the notification button, subscribe to my channel, and like and share this video. Thank you.